Welcome to week 9 of the high school football forecast of the Acadiana postgame show. I'm your host, Greg Larnard. All right, let's take a look back at our player of the week from week 8. It's running back from Acadiana High, Dylan Monette. Dylan Monette set a single-game rushing record in their win last Thursday against Sam Houston. He went for 343 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's been a problem for opposing defenses all season long, was especially for Sam Houston and the Broncos last week. And on the season, he's got 1,100 yards and 22 touchdowns. He's been mighty good this year for the Wrecking Rams. All right, let's take a look at our 3 games of the week this week around the high school football landscape in week number 9. We start in Louisville. It's the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators against the Louisville Tigers, and you'll hear this one on Talk Radio 960. The Blue Gators, they're 6-2, 4-1 on the season in district. On the other hand, for the Tigers, they're 5-3, 3-2 in the district, and this is District 7 2A play. For the Blue Gators, they're coming off a 14-12 win against Franklin last week. Quarterback Cole Seaman, 12 touchdowns, just 1 interception on the season, and they've won their last 3 games in a row. For the Louisville Tigers, it's been a bounce-back year in head coach Terry Martin's second season after winning just 1 game in 2018 due to a ton of injuries that have ravaged his team. Again, like I said, they're 5-3 and they're looking good on this 2019 campaign. Player to watch for the Louisville Tigers, Zai Alexander. You might be wondering what position does he play? Well, he really doesn't have a position. He's really just an athlete. He plays running back when need be, quarterback when need be. So he's kind of all over the field. He's somebody to really watch for the Louisville Tigers this week. Game 2 that we're looking at this week around the high school football landscape, it is the Carencro Golden Bears at the STM Cougars. The Golden Bears, 7-1 this season, 3-0 in the district. On the other hand, the Cougars, 6-2, 2-1 in the district. So as of right now, Carencro's got the upper hand, but this is a District 5-4A play matchup with the Carencro Bears. Since losing 28-6 week 1 against Acadiana, they've rattled off 7 straight victories in which the offense has been absolutely dominant, averaging 48 points per game. And a player to watch, running back Kendrell Williams. He's got 1,000+ yards on the season and 14 touchdowns. He has been all over the field for Carencro this season. And next for the STM Cougars, they sport the most prolific passer in the Acadiana area in Caleb Holstein. This dude has thrown for 2,300 yards, 26 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions. The team, they're on a 2-game winning streak, and they shut out Northside last week, 41-0. Now, our final game that I'm looking at this week happens to be our game of the week, and it's on Newstalk 96.5 KPEL. It's the Teurlings Rebels at the St Martinville Tigers. Both teams 4-4 coming into this matchup, and it's a non-district game late in the season. The Rebels, they've lost 3 games in a row, so they're looking to kind of right the ship. Turnovers have plagued this team big time, so ball security this week against St Martinville, it's going to be huge. And if you look at St Martinville, they don't really have a prolific passer in quarterback Tanner Harrison. 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, so he's not going to beat you. He'll make a couple of mistakes here and there, but he doesn't have a big-time arm. So the defense for Teurlings, this is where they may be able to take advantage. And continuing on with St Martinville, they're coming off a 28-27 victory over ERAF last week. In the last 3 games, they've gotten 2 wins, and their defense has been really good, allowing just 18 points per game. So it should be a good non-district game between Teurlings and St Martinville. And that's going to do it here on week 9 of the high school football forecast and the Acadiana postgame show. I'm your host, Greg Larnard.